Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Baby That's Con. Today, we're kicking off our Traitors recap series again. I'm Joseph, and this is Kip, and the Traitors are back, so are we.
Woohoo! Definitely.
Today, we'll be doing our cast rankings as well as our recap and analysis of episodes 1 through 3.
Yes.
So, shall we jump into the cast rankings?
Let's do it.
Okay, first up, we have Candace Dillard Bassett, Real Housewives.
Yes. I always liked her on Real Housewives. She was a little bit problematic, like she threw a butter knife at someone. Um, so I was happy she was off the show, but I'm excited she's on Traitors. I think she's going to be great.
Okay, I don't know her, so interested to see. I am intrigued at the butter knife story.
I'm not
Pushing
saying
the
the woman didn't
limits.
deserve it, but we're not supposed to do violence.
Well, I think she may have crossed the line, but she was really close.
Definitely.
Okay, next up, another housewife, Caroline Stanbury.
I don't really know her that well. She's always been talked about in the Bravo universe, but I don't know her. So I would describe myself as intrigued by her.
Yes, I don't know her. My mom apparently does, well, knows of her. I
I
think
think she
one
was
thing
on
we have
Ladies
to
of
talk about.
London.
Oh, I don't know what that is. But this
Well,
website
it was.
says,
Well, I think she's now on Real Housewives of Dubai.
yeah, how did she get that?
Great. I probably playing.
Okay, one thing we have to talk about this season is I feel like there's a lot of lookalikes this season.
Okay, name them.
Okay, she looks like Elizabeth Banks.
Oh, I thought you meant within the cast.
Oh, no. Well,
I mean,
no.
I see what you're saying.
I'm looking at the photo and she kind of looks like her.
Okay, I believe
But
it.
there's others, don't worry. Okay,
Okay, can't
next
wait.
up,
None of them are racist.
well, they're all white people, so
Okay.
at least that's all I'll say. Next up, Colton Underwood from The Bachelor.
um, He just confuses me. Like he was the bachelor and then he was like stalking that woman and she got a restraining order against him. But now he's gay married and we go to the same barber. So I would describe myself as I think he's going to be good TV.
I am interested in seeing more. I don't know. Okay, so I don't know a lot of the people on this show this season, turns out, but I am interested to see. So I'm glad that you can give me some of their backstory.
Oh yes. Well that is true. And I will.
Okay, next up, Mama Kelsey, otherwise known as Donna.
Yes. They all call her Ms. Donna this whole time.
Yeah.
I don't really care about her. I don't really know much beyond she's the mother of the Kelsey boys.
Yeah, I didn't know that she was like a person of interest, I guess.
Yeah, I guess I didn't either. And then I was reading that like I guess she is like a Ziploc brand ambassador and like, I don't know. She's around. She's obviously not like
Okay.
shy about, I know.
I said what I
She's obviously
said.
trying to do stuff, but like she obviously doesn't have the pow of the Kelseys, the Taylor Swifts.
Yeah. I'm
Side note,
curious
I
to
started watching
see.
the Taylor Swift documentary thing. It's really good.
Oh, I haven't watched it yet.
It's good.
I'll be honest. Don't come for me, Swifties. The latest album really threw me off the Taylor Swift train, I think.
Yeah, but this is still in the Eras tour, so you can pretend that doesn't exist.
Okay, that's fair. I would. I'll give it a shot. Okay. Next up, we have Dorinda. whom was, as you know, or is back again
Yes.
from last season.
Yeah. She was on The Real Housewives of New York for a long time. She's good TV. I've never liked her much, and she seems to have had in the past, allegedly, a drinking problem. And she's desperate to be on TV.
Well, it sounds like she's relatable.
Yeah. I wish they hadn't cast her, but I don't think she's going to be bad TV. I just wouldn't mind if it was somebody else.
Yeah, my only experience of her is, unfortunately, episode 1 of last season and also the reunion episode.
Yes.
The reunion episode was not a good look for her, so I'm willing to give her a shot at redemption in this season.
Yeah.
See if she fights with Monet the same way that she fought with Bob at the reunion.
Yes.
While they're not the
Yes.
same person, they are podcast co-hosts and friends. So
It's true.
I would like to see that.
Yeah.
Next step, we have Eric Nam, singer-songwriter.
Yeah, I didn't know who he was, but he's very cute.
He's very handsome.
Yes, so I'm intrigued.
Yeah, I might have to listen to their music. Depends on
Do you
how
know
they
what
do.
band he's in?
No idea.
Okay.
Maybe we'll find out. Next up is Ian Terry from Big Brother.
Yeah, I don't know much about him other than he's supposed to be a legendary Big Brother contestant, and I'm intrigued.
A legendary legend. The photo that this website has of him is so adorable. I'm going to send it to.
Okay. He really is pocket size.
Yeah, he's tiny. But he looked, I can see he used, not that he's bad
Wait.
now. He was so cute back then.
That was, oh my God.
That's the
so
face
cute.
of someone that you will let fly under the radar and then they'll stab you in the back.
I know, but that photo is also a great example of why it's not so bad if you don't get married till your 40s, because at least then you're getting like, you're seeing what's going to happen.
Say more.
Sometimes if you marry people when you're very young, they don't age, they age poorly.
Sure.
And so, anyways, he looks so cute in that photo. He's not bad looking now, but like, it's different.
Well, yes. Can't argue with that one.
Thank you.
Okay, next up, I might need some help. Is it Johnny Weir?
Weir.
Weir. Okay, that's what I thought. I am interested. I know him from the Olympics coverage every 8 years.
Yes, every 4.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
Question. I think, tell me if you think this is true, Alan stepped up his outfits this season because he knew Johnny was coming.
Okay, I definitely noticed an increase in the fashion and budgets. Yeah. That may be at least partially why. But they don't feel out of character for Alan. I think maybe they just got more budget in general.
Yeah, I agree. I just thought it's funny that Johnny also dresses very like flamboyantly and fun.
Yeah.
So Alan was going to have some competition.
Yeah. Johnny, I'm intrigued because he's funny on the Olympics. He's also a little crazy given what we know about like the marriage and things in the past. And I think he'll be good TV.
I know. I hope he does something fun.
I hope so.
That's what I want. I want people to do, like last season, Bob obviously was a bad player, but they were fun to watch.
Oh, yeah. Well, and that's what's like, not to get into the episode yet much, but like Tara Lipinski, we can just go to her next on the cast list.
Sure.
Is like the commentating partner with Johnny, and they're really friends, and they're known in the media as like a duo. And so they talk about like not wanting to be seen together much and not wanting people to think of them as a duo in the series, which I think is a good strategy and smart. What's hilarious is approximately nobody in the cast knows who either of them are. Like one of them knows Tara's a figure skater, but like nobody knows that they're friends, it seems, on the cast. So I understand why they thought they would, because a lot of people do know that. It's just very funny that
Yeah.
nobody actually does.
I think, yeah, like you have to go in with that strategy, I think, to not be a target.
Yeah,
But I was like, everyone's just going to know your friends anyways. But turns out
I know.
they don't.
It's just going to be really funny. They're going to get home at the end of this, probably. They're probably going to have not had that much fun and not have got to spend much time with their friend, and then watch and see nobody knew that they were friends. It'd be like, what the fuck?
That is funny.
Yeah.
It's like when you're not as famous as you think you are. It's
Mm-hmm.
heartbreaking.
Well, I think also too, it's like if you're gay famous, right? Like Joel Kim Booster probably can't go into any form of gay bar without like being very spotted, but he's probably able to walk most places in the country without being known. It's
Yes.
like I think Tara and Johnny have the same thing of like very big within the ice skating world, which is where they live. However, that's actually a very small world.
Yes. Okay. So speaking of Tara, she is lookalike number two. She looks like Gabby from last season.
No, she doesn't.
I swear to God, she does.
Okay, I
That's
will give it
all
to
I
you.
see.
I will say that I believe you see that. I don't see it for me.
Even Ruben clocked it.
All right. Well,
There's also one extremely funny lookalike, and they look like somebody we know in real life, which I can't
oh
wait
my
to
God.
tell you.
I can't wait to hear it.
uh, okay, moving on. Miss Kristen Kish from Top Chef.
I'm excited. I think she's been a great host of Top Chef. I think she's very smart. And I'm excited to see how she does.
I'm obsessed with her, even though I don't know that much about her, but like I've seen her on shows, obviously. Gorgeous, talented, smart, amazing.
Yes. What I'll also say about the episodes briefly, she pretty much has almost no screen time in these first three episodes, except they show her having a hard time spreading butter on a piece of bread because she is using the
Music,
long
yes!
serrated bread knife.
That's what I said too.
And that's like all she had.
I was like, girl, well, you know you're not supposed to be using that.
Yes,
Well, maybe butter
100%.
knives are banned this season.
Okay, that's hilarious.
Thank you so much.
Oh my God. See, we come up with things. We're clever.
Well, on occasion, I can be.
Definitely.
Okay, next up, Rob Sesternino. Sesternino.
Yeah. He's like a legendary Survivor player. He only ever played one season. And there's a lot of drama because like Survivor's 50th season is coming up and it's going to be like supposed to be the best season of all time in terms of casting. It's like all-star legends. And he wasn't cast and a lot of the fans are really disappointed. So he wanted to come on this, I think, to kind of be like fuck you to Survivor. And people are excited about him. I think I watched his season, but I don't really remember him that well. So I'm definitely intrigued by him.
Yeah, one thing I want to talk about later is like where I think the people should come from to be cast on the show. Because I think it gets a little. It gets like it's too anti gamer now.
Yes, let's get into that later. But I know what you're saying.
Yeah. Okay. Next up, Lisa Rinna.
Yeah. I mean, I watched her on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills for years. She will I think she's a bad person, and she was so cruel and mean to some of the housewives and like treating their real lives like they were a TV show, even though it's someone's real life. So I think she's a perfect fit for this show, and I'm excited to see her. But I don't want to meet her in real life.
Yeah, I think she's kind of like, I don't want to say the blueprint, but like she is a big part of what reality TV came to be, I think, because of her.
Yeah,
So I would like to think that she's toned things down now,
let's hope.
but
She's also like, longtime actress, soap opera star, and you really see some of her acting in how she is. She's good TV.
yeah, I think she's going to be fun.
I agree. I'm
Okay,
happy she can let
there's
her evil shine in a place that doesn't harm others' real lives.
this is the place.
Absolutely.
Uh, there's a lot of people in the cast, turns out.
No, it's big. I know.
Okay, next up, Mark Ballas. Is that how you say his name?
Yeah. Dancing with the Stars, do not care about him at all.
Never heard of him, but he does look like our personal friend and acquaintance.
I'm not going to comment.
Okay. They look alike. Okay, next up, Anya Taylor Joy, otherwise known as Mara Higgins from Love Island.
I definitely see that one.
Thank you.
I didn't know who she was. She had me cackling several times throughout these episodes.
Yes. I like the way that she pronounces the TH sound.
Yeah, I need to think about it. I need to think about it.
Yes. First of all, she looks like the new mother of the season. She's giving the looks.
Yeah. She also, like, it's only her and Robert Rausch from Love Island who I think is hot as shit and have for years. Let be noted, fans. I was here a long time ago. Um, but it's just so funny. I feel like they might hook up. Like she definitely wants to bond over their Love Islandness, and she doesn't seem to know who most of these people are, which fair enough, given that she's not from America and they're all very American reality focused people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll see. I like when she's on screen. I don't care what she's doing. It's
I
fine for
agree.
me. Next up, Michael Rappaport.
I roll. He
Yeah.
is like he's an actor. He has like made a sort of a second career of himself of being like a housewives commentator, but none of the housewives fans like him. And he somehow has a hold in Bravo through Andy Cohen, where he's on Watch What Happens Live a lot, and like I don't know. But I mean, we'll get into it later, but he's like so annoying. Nobody wanted him cast.
Yeah. Gotta go. Next up, Monet Exchange of RuPaul's Drag Race. Acclaim.
Love my girl. So happy she's here.
Yes. I love Monet. My one thing is like, why couldn't they put Monet and Bob in the same damn season?
Well, I know what you're saying. It seems like we're getting one per season.
It's annoying to me because it's like every other show essentially gets what, like it's like two or three people from
Yeah.
it. And it's like, why do the gays get underrepresented? Well, I mean, there's gay people, but like
No,
they
we
don't know
have
each
several
other.
gays. Yeah. I don't know. I think Peppermint that was a misfire on the casting, and so maybe they're cautious.
Well, we need more, is what I'm saying.
I'm open to it. We should have Sam Star.
Who's that?
Sam Star? Drag queen.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know where my brain went, but it was not there.
That's okay.
Okay. Natalie Anderson.
Love her. She's one of my favorite Survivor players ever, and I'm excited she's here.
I don't know her, but excited to see. She gives like bad bitch energy, which I like.
Yeah, it's very funny that she is just walking around in like a bra while everyone else is in like full
I
actual
know.
outfits.
I loved that.
Yes. But it's like cold there. It's interesting.
True. Power move. Okay, next up, Portia Williams.
Yeah. Long standing Real Housewife of Atlanta. She's great TV. Um it's like it's hard to know if it's because I've watched the episodes now. Anyways, she's not the smartest person. Like she thought the Underground Railroad was a real railroad, like as an adult.
That's her.
Yeah. She thought there was 265 days in a year. Like, anyways,
That's close.
yeah, it's definitely
One digit away.
it's within 2/3.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think Portia is good TV. I'm not surprised that she is not going to win this show.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, next up, Rob. What's his name? Roush?
Roush, yeah, he's just really hot. He's from Alabama. He like catches snakes and posts videos shirtless holding the snakes. I think he's just hot as my main interest.
Okay, I see that for you.
Definitely. I I will say I have sent you shirtless photos of him several times over the last several years. So this is not newfound attraction.
Fair. And everyone will be happy to hear that. Okay, next is Ron Funches.
Yeah. I watch Loot, which is a show he's on.
Yes.
I don't know much about him beyond that.
He is hilarious in that show, so I was excited to see him on the cast.
I agree. It seems like his real life personality is the same as his character on that show, which makes me wonder
Yeah.
if he's a good actor.
That's what I wonder when people just seem to play themselves. It's like, I could do that.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's why you have to write your own show by yourself and cast
Although
yourself.
I guess my personality isn't as entertaining though. So
You'd have to play it up.
yeah. Okay, next Stephen Coletti, One Tree Hill.
Yeah, I don't really know him. He's cute.
He's fine. He tries.
Yeah.
Okay, we talked about Tara Lipinski, otherwise known as Gabby Windy.
Tara
Tiffany
wishes.
Mitchell from Big Brother.
Yeah, I don't know much about her either, but so far I'm impressed and I'm intrigued.
I'm always interested to see the Big Brother players because I've never watched it. I have no idea how it works.
Yeah.
But people are obsessulated with Big Brother. It's probably the only show like this that I've never watched. I think I've watched like every other show. So
Yeah. The
I want to
problem with
see
it
them
is
crush.
it's a huge commitment. They do like several episodes a week and then they have 24/7 live feeds. So it's just like really hard show to watch. Whereas like you could
Oh,
get into Survivor watching one 90-minute episode a week.
yeah, that's too much TV. Do you ever, unrelated but related, do you ever see online like videos of like Big Brother other countries and it's just like guys naked in the shower? Like,
No.
what is that? Where does that come from?
I don't know, but you should send me the next one you find.
I swear I see it all the time.
All right.
And I will.
Great.
Okay. Next up and last, Jam Jam from Survivor.
Yeah. I really enjoyed him on his season. He's a newer Survivor player. Um, I'm not enjoying him on the show so far.
Yeah, he's just been fighting.
It feels like on Survivor, it felt like he was like really trying to prove himself and was unknown and like ended up having a really great season. And now he's acting like he is the shit, which maybe he is, but I'm not enjoying it the same
Did
way.
he win his season?
I don't think so.
He doesn't give winner energy to me.
Let me look, but I don't think he won.
No offense.
Oh, he did win. Yes, he won.
Wow. In my face.
Yes, and in mine. Well, that's why he's certainly acting like he won.
Good for him.
Yes, I agree.
I don't think he will
So
win this.
I agree. But he does have a good fight with Michael Rappaport, which I appreciate.
Yeah, we did need that.
Yeah. But overall, it's great casting. I was excited before watching it. I thought it was good casting. After watching it, I think it's really great casting. I think overall, it's going to be a really great season.
Good, I hope so. I feel like it's starting a little slow, but we can get into that, into the episodes.
Let's do it.
Okay. So, episode one, it kicks off with a very thrilling nighttime fire show.
Yes.
Alan reveals that a traitor is going to be selected right in front of everybody.
Yes.
Secret Traitor, whom we, the viewers, will not even know.
Yes. I like this idea.
I thought it was fun. I don't like not knowing as the viewer. I want to know.
I know, me too. Especially because, like, they show everyone's all together on the stairs. They call them one by one, and Alan shows everyone a faithful or a traitor card. And then they're all trying to guess who got it, but it's like nobody knows anyone yet, and like I don't know. There's nothing to really go off of, so it ends up just kind of being. At least that part of it was boring, even if the concept is exciting.
I agree. Like, you can't really get anything to help the game from it, in my opinion.
Yeah,
But it is like, it just adds probably like a layer of excitement and thrill to the people playing it, you know?
yeah. Well, and it is fun that like you know it's a big cast. There's 24 people. You can't have four traders that because then if they can't agree, it's two and two. Um,
Makes sense.
and then five is like too many. So I think the 3-1 is a fun idea.
Yeah. I think it also helps equalize. Like, the way it works is that the secret traitor gives a short list of names to the traitors, and then they pick who to murder. I think it helps like the traitors. It I think it prevents them from like being to execute like a perfect strategy, and it makes it a little more random for them.
Yeah, totally. And we also don't
Which
know if the secret trader is going to know who the traders are.
I don't think they do.
Yeah. And I mean, that becomes clear later on, but it wasn't at first.
Yeah, it was also unclear to me. It was like presented as maybe random who the secret traitor was, but they didn't exactly say it was. So I have thoughts on that, which we can discuss later.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, so we now know who it is, but did you have a
Yeah,
guess who it was before we found out?
not. I didn't have like a guess based on what we saw on the show. Really, like I had no idea.
Yeah. I just thought, well, anyways, let's keep going.
Okay. So the next day they play their first challenge. So the first night nobody dies because it's where it started. The first challenge is the rowboat game, I guess you could call it.
Hmm.
So there's three teams. There's a bunch of coffins out in the lock, and
So many coffins. That looked crazy.
I know some of them have money, some don't. So it's kind of like a challenge to find the right ones. And then you have to bring them back to shore and put them in a grave in order to like lock in the money.
Yes.
The teams find out after beginning that the graves are marked with players' names, and if you put a coffin in that grave, that player becomes up for murder that night. I like what they did this season with the challenges, which has made them not pointless.
Yeah, I agree. That
Um,
was a big
it
criticism of the show. And it was also hard
yeah,
as a viewer to figure out how they could do that. And I think this is a good way.
I agree. Like this is sort of how the challenge does it, where the game that they play sets up who's at risk later.
Mhm.
In previous seasons, you could sometimes get shields, previous seasons of the Traitors, but this time it feels more just like whoever sort of quote unquote loses the challenge is at risk for murder, which I like.
Yeah, I agree.
It also makes it so, again, like I said before, the Traitors don't just get free pick of what to do, which I think makes it a little more fair for the faithfuls.
Yeah. No, I agree with that.
I think it also gives the faithfuls more strategy to play with as well.
Yeah. No, I agree with that too.
Yeah. So I didn't write down like who ends up for murder, but I do think there was a traitor there with them, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Well, I mean, number one, Johnny Weir fully falls into the water, which is a real
That
highlight.
was hilarious. Face first. And the water did not look very deep because he just like hopped out.
Oh my god, I know, but I bet it was cold as shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forgot about
I didn't
that.
write down the full list. I did write down so a bunch of people are up for murder, but then the first like secret traitor thing that they get to do is they get to narrow the list of people available to murder down to 4.
Yes.
Um but then so something like I guess the most interesting thing that happens um from this challenge is Candace. So the 3 traitors are chosen. And those are Robert Roush, my boy, Lisa Rinna, great, and then Candace. So I actually think it's a good traitors list.
Yeah. I really wanted Monet to be a traitor, but I knew after Bob being one last season, they were like, we can't do that again because that would just be too good TV.
Yeah. I think you're right about that. I think that last season they had too many gamers as traitors, so they went the opposite and have no gamers as traitors.
That makes sense.
I felt like they should have had one housewife, one gamer, and then one other.
I don't know. Like Alan picks them, right? So I think clearly they go into the season with some sort of narrative that they want to have,
Yeah.
is my
No, I'm
guess.
sure, like with production and I'm sure that the traders are decided upon by the time the game starts.
Yeah. Um,
Um,
I wasn't initially thrilled with the Traitors. I thought Lisa would be a fun pick, but I didn't know Candace or Rob at all. But as the episodes have played out, it's been fun, and I'm not mad about the picks.
yeah. Candace is very smart and she's very cunning and she likes to be shady. So she's a great pick. Lisa in theory is a great pick. She's not as smart as Candace, but she is even more evil.
Perfect pick.
Yes. And then Rob, I was excited about him at first just because he's hot. So this is going to mean he gets a lot of screen time. But what I think at the end of episode 3, I'm curious what you think. But I think he actually is smart and strategic. And I think he's going to turn out to be a good pick in terms of gameplay.
It's I'm not sure yet where I think he falls on the spectrum of like intelligent gameplay, I guess.
Well, number one, I think he's shy and he's hard to read. He literally says, like, every girl I've ever dated says I'm hard to read. So I think that alone makes him a good choice. Um,
Yeah, but I don't feel like that means what he thinks it means.
maybe. But then I'm trying to remember what he did. There was something he did that I thought was really smart. And I think he is being strategic.
I think we'll see. I mean, clearly other people on the cast have been doing much stupider things, so
Yeah.
he has that going for him.
Yeah. Well, so the big thing that comes out of the challenge is like for the most part, people are just dropping the coffins in whoever's grave is closest, um, which makes sense logically. If you don't have strategy involved, which, given that they were kind of divided up into groups, it makes sense you wouldn't be able to come up with a strategy. Like the strategy was just like our group's going to go after not people not in our group.
Yeah.
But then what happens is Candace is now a traitor, and on the ride back, she says that Michael said, "Let's go after the housewives," which Michael didn't say. But she says that just to Portia. Uh, and then Portia goes and tells everybody. And so Candace sort of deflects it by saying, like, "Oh, you misheard what I said. I was referring to like something he said yesterday." And they all just kind of like move past it.
This is what I didn't understand is it felt like Candace really threw Portia under the bus. And then at the round table, not to really jump ahead too much, but then Candace starts defending Portia. So I didn't understand what she was trying to do. Like, is she trying to get Portia on her side, or is she trying to get people to vote Portia?
I thought she was trying to like confuse people. I thought she was trying to not um make enemies of like Michael or Portia.
Just stir the pot.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, if there's anybody who feels like maybe they're doing too much as a traitor, it feels like Candace.
Yes, like I think she's gonna get caught at some point. However, so far it's great TV and it's
Yeah,
working.
agree. One thing I loved about, so back to the boat strategy, is one of the teams gets there with another team and they agree to only put the coffins in the third team's slots.
Oh, I missed that.
Oh, this is the best part. So they make that alliance, right? And then later on, one of those two alliance teams meets with the third team and says, let's not put them in each other's spots. So one team was backstabbing essentially both teams to not get any put in their slots.
Okay,
I
that's
thought that was
incredible.
hilarious.
That is hilarious. That's incredible. Which team was that? Do you remember?
I don't remember who it was, but I think Natalie from Survivor, I think she was the
Mm,
person to first suggest that alliance.
that makes sense.
I really like that. That's when I was like, oh, okay, the game is back now. Like we got a real game
Yes.
going.
Yes.
And that's really fast thinking,
That is fast
I
thinking.
think.
Okay. Amazing. So then episode 1 ends. So out of everyone who's available for murder, the secret traitor gets to narrow it down to 4 people. Um so episode 1 ends with us finding out the list of people, which is Robert Rausch, which is how we know that the secret traitor doesn't know who the traitors are. And then Ian, Mark, and Eric.
I thought for sure they would murder Eric because he feels like an outsider.
Yeah. I The only thing that was, like, clear to me was just, like, clear that anti-gamer sentiment was real, and so I wasn't surprised that it was Ian.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about is like, it just feels stupid to not eliminate the people that you think are the best competition.
Yeah.
So it's like a gamer would eliminate a gamer, most likely. Anyone would. So it really doesn't. First of all, you eliminate competition. Second, it doesn't put any sus on you because like anybody would do that.
Right. No, I totally agree. I think like being a gamer is the worst odds of survival at this point is to be a gamer.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, obviously, you can't eliminate, I think, all the gamers because then it starts to point back at the non gamers, but
Yeah,
we'll
but
see if
like
they get
it again,
there.
it's a cast of 24 and the gamers are 5. So that still leaves every other faction. So like I would just probably go get the 5 gamers.
Yeah, I guess. I just feel like they should do kind of like an all gamer season and an all fun season.
Well, that would be fun. It's so interesting because they're casting an all civilian season now. And I tried to watch in the UK version. It just casting is everything.
Yeah.
Like I was watching there's a new UK celebrity season and now there's a new UK regular season and I started the UK celebrity season and I just didn't care about it. Tom Daly was one of the cast members and they killed him in like episode 1 or 2 and it was just like I don't know. I watched several
That
episodes and got
is
bored.
that's one thing I don't like about this show. If you get Dorinda and go home the first episode, it's like all that work for what?
Yeah, 100%.
And the fans that were excited to see you don't get to see you.
Yeah.
They need to
No, it's
figure
why
that
it's
out.
important. Yeah. Well, it's important to have like several people you're excited about on the cast because that could happen to you.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so episode 2.
Yeah. So they just decided to kill Ian just because they knew he was like a great Big Brother player, which you can't really argue with.
Yeah. I don't think anybody was shocked about him getting murdered. I mean, it just feels like the most obvious pick.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. Um, Dorinda makes it to her first breakfast ever. She gets a standing
That was funny.
ovation. It was funny. It was funny and also like I don't know. It's just like many of these people wouldn't care if they were the first people voted off. And the fact that it was her, she just like became such a martyr about it. And it's like, do you know what I mean? Like there's other people who
She's the
would have come
pork
back.
chop.
Yeah. There's other people who would have come back and not needed a standing ovation. But she like almost cried.
Yeah. Well, the queen demands what she wants.
Yeah. It's true.
Yeah. I don't have any notes of the breakfast situation. I
No,
don't know
me
if
neither.
either
It
way
was
have
kind of
thoughts.
boring.
Yeah. So the next game that they do is the throne game, or as
Yes.
Mara would call it, the Throne game.
It's very funny. It's very bumpy.
Yeah, it's funny to me that they put physical challenges in this show when they cast like people of varying physical abilities.
Yes.
Like
Well, and like you go.
Mama Kelsey should not be pushing a wagon with someone in it. I'm sorry.
Yes, I know. Well, so the way the challenge works is there's 3 people on the throne, and then they're trying to find both money bags to add to the prize pot as well as like throne coins. And if you find a throne coin, you get to swap out with the person on top of the throne until someone else finds a throne coin and kicks you back off. And the people who get to the end of the finish line on top of the throne are safe from murder.
Yes.
Um, and so most of the 3 chosen on top to start are like tiny women, right? It's Candace. It's who is it? Lisa?
I think Lisa and Candace for sure. I don't remember the others.
Yeah, because they go over a bump, and she goes, "My uterus."
Yes.
Oh my god. There's a funny moment where Colton, who was so fucking annoying. So first off, Colton looks really good. Like he looked better than I expected. Um he took every chance he got to reference the fact that he's gay.
He has to let the people know.
But everyone knows.
Well, I didn't know. I didn't know her.
Okay. Well, do you think he said it inappropriate a number of times?
Well, I think it's clear now, so yes.
Well, it's very funny. He ends up on top of the throne and like he ends up getting like all that's left on his team is like much smaller people and it's very funny to watch.
Yes.
Yeah. It was a
So
fun challenge.
it didn't end up being that challenging, turns out.
Yeah.
I guess
I
one part of it
loved.
that made it a little spicy is they didn't know how much time was going by as they went.
Oh, so it was Tiffany on top.
Oh, yeah, she was the timekeeper.
Oh yeah, she was. And then someone goes, I think we're at like around 10 minutes. And you could tell she had totally forgot she was supposed to be keeping track of time. And then
She
she
was like,
goes,
yes, 10
oh
minutes.
yes, we're at the 10-minute mark. It would have been even funnier if we were really off. We weren't.
Yeah,
They were at like 8 minutes, but it would have been much funnier if it was like 15 minutes. And she was like, 10-minute mark.
yeah. So at the end of the challenge, there's a funny moment where Jam Jam finds the shield token
Yes.
and he goes to kick Mara off and she's pleading with him. She's like, you wouldn't, Jam Jam. And he's like, bitch, watch me.
Yes.
And then, plot twist, Michael comes up and believes that he's entitled to the shield token for some reason.
Yeah.
And then I forgot who it is, but someone else comes up while they're arguing, and Jam Jam just like throws the coin into the slot, like basically like securing it for himself. And then poor Mara had to push his ass up the rest of the way.
It's so funny. Yeah. Michael, this comes up at the round table, but like he said he studied the rules of the game very like intensely beforehand and then doesn't know how anything works.
Yeah, that tracks for him. What he also said at the round table was, I said a lot of things. I'm going to say a lot more. I don't think I don't think he knows all that much about what's going on. He's just there to be loud and mansplain his way through it.
Our best hope is that he gets kicked out. Like the traitors need to murder him because he's annoying, or the faithful need to banish him. But one of those things has to happen.
I don't think the traitors will murder him because he's getting a lot of heat. So
Yeah, we will see. Well, so before the round table, Portia makes like several mistakes, which
this was the wildest thing.
I know. I don't even know how. They were bad enough that like they were not, there was no saving her.
Yeah,
Like
she said the words when I killed Ian.
yeah.
And it's like, I don't even know what you could have possibly meant by that, other than you're a traitor and you killed Ian.
100%. So that was a mistake. She says, if we kill a faithful, implying again she's a traitor, we
But
will
that
kill a
makes
faithful.
sense. That's like if we banish a faithful, was like kind of what she meant there, I think.
I know, but I think in the game you have to be really careful to say banish and not kill, which means murder, because the kill or murder power is the traitor power, and banish is the faithful power.
Yeah. I think if
Well,
you
I think
weren't slipping up otherwise, it's fine.
yeah, on its own you could wriggle out of that one. but not when you add them up. And then she like confidently says like there are 4 traitors, which
Yeah.
in theory you could only know how many traitors there are if you are a traitor.
Yes.
And I don't
And
know why she
nobody
would have said
called
that
her.
either.
I don't know. She really just put her foot in her mouth. Like she was like, I have another commitment. I got to get out of here. It's the kind of the vibe I was getting.
I mean, it certainly can't be ruled out.
Yeah. Or after Candace like threw her under the bus, she was just like, I don't want to play this game.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can get.
Yeah.
Um, so then they go into the round table,
Yes.
and somehow Donna's name is getting thrown around, which is wild to me.
Well, Donna was wait. You didn't watch Girls, did you?
No.
There's a character on the show they refer to as Smelly Pussy Donna.
Okay, be careful.
I just remembered it when you kept saying Donna.
Yeah. I'll refer to her as Mama Kelsey.
Yeah, okay, that's good. I'll call her Ms. Donna. That'll help. So Miss Donna, she I didn't understand why she was cast on the show, like in episode 1, because she was so quiet and people would talk to her and she would give like 2-3 word answers and wouldn't ask people questions. It was very confusing to me. Like I did think she maybe just was shy, but like you can't be cast on a TV show if you're shy.
Yeah. Well, in my notes, I put Donna as the diversity hire, meaning she was cast to try to gain more viewers, like the Swifties.
Yeah. But do Swifties care about her? Like I just don't think they do.
Who does? That's my question.
I think she's meant for
No offense.
I think she's meant for like the 50 to 70-year-old mom audience.
My mom did know who she was. My mom came by to watch the round table in episode 3
Okay.
and recognized a lot of the faces.
Well, that doesn't surprise me. Maybe she should be a special guest.
Yeah, I'm just like, maybe you're right. Maybe it was so my mom would watch it.
Yeah. I mean, anyways. So at the round table, like Donna gets a little suspicion, but mostly for being like quiet. And one of the things she says, I don't remember if it was at the round table or just in the episode, but she was like, I'm just really quiet because I'm starstruck around you guys. It's like how I was when I met Paul McCartney. It's
Yeah,
like,
that
okay,
was hilarious. At
these
the
people are
Super
not,
Bowl.
these people are not Paul McCartney level, but
Yeah.
many of them will be thrilled that you said that.
I mean, I think my mom would be more gagged to be in a room with them than Paul McCartney.
Yeah, I would be. Who would I be most excited to meet on the
Sir
cast?
Paul McCartney.
Yeah, I don't really care about Paul McCartney. Yeah, it's hard to say who I'd be most excited to meet. Probably Robert
I mean,
Rapp.
I would be excited to meet Monet because she's like the only one I really know.
Yeah. It'd be fun to meet Candace for me, I think.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, anyways. And so Ron really comes for Portia, and Portia gets banished.
He did bring the evidence.
Well, the evidence was compelling. I knew she wasn't going to survive once it was just too compelling.
Yeah, she said like she had like 3 slip ups, but also some of the heat was going to Michael, where Michael also says, "quote We killed Ian," which is
Yeah.
crazy. I think these people think they're playing the mole. where I think they're trying to be suspicious on purpose for some reason to keep the like to make the traitors keep them around. Maybe I
Yeah.
don't understand why they're acting such a fool this season.
No, I see what you're saying. Yeah, Michael does get heat, and it makes me hope that he will go soon.
It's just like last season when they kept people around for so long that were like annoying and suspicious to everybody, and they just like kept staying episode after episode after episode.
Yeah. This group so far seems more decisive to me. Or like it's more the enemies are more clear cut here. Like I'll be surprised if Michael makes it too long.
He's got to go next.
That's what I would guess based on things so far, but who can never be sure.
One thing that they don't talk about, I don't know, it's because if they don't know about it, or maybe they're not supposed to talk about it this way. But I feel like the whole point of this show is just like, who do you want to be there at like 10 people? And you just vote the other people out. And like that's when the game really begins.
Yeah.
Is like when you're halfway through.
No, 100% because like for the faithfuls to win, you have to get rid of most of the faithfuls anyways. And you want as few
Yeah.
faithfuls as possible because you have to split the pot with them. So
So you might as well just try to keep the people you like and vote out the people you don't. And odds are you're going to get at least one traitor in that, anyways, probably.
yeah, 100%.
Unless they're being very on their best behavior.
Oh wait, I missed the funniest thing that happened in the challenge. So you know when the whole Candace saying Michael said, "Let's get the housewives thing."
Yeah.
So then Maura is there, and Maura goes, "I don't remember him saying that." And then it immediately cuts to a confessional, and the only thing in the confessional is, "I don't have a great memory."
It was really funny.
That was one of the funniest moments of the whole night for me.
I hope she gets a good storyline.
I hope so too. Um yeah.
So Portia gets voted out. She basically had no defense at all, which was
Yeah.
weird, which furthers my theory of she just wanted to go home.
It's that, or it's like she's not like that smart.
I don't know. It's like she didn't even ever say like I'm not the traitor or try to explain any of the things she said. She just like deflected on the other people, I think.
Yeah. Well, to your point, she either needed to go home or she was bad at this game.
Either way, she's out. She turns
Yes.
out was a faithful.
Yes.
Uh, which is sad because the evidence was so compelling.
Yeah. Yeah. And so now, like, Ron has a big target on his back, and nobody really trusts him.
Yeah, which is sad because he seems so sweet and nice.
I know. The only person he seems to be clicking with is Donna, because she says to him that she knew he was a nice guy because he and Travis had worked on something together.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how this plays out for him.
We will.
So after the round table, I don't remember how he tells them, it's a letter, I guess, in confession. The traitors have to do a murder in plain sight.
Yeah, they just like take him to confessional and give him this letter.
Yes, before the evening's over. Otherwise, there will be no murder, right?
Yes.
So the Secret Traitor has a list of, I think, 4 people, a few names, and they're on tarot cards hidden behind a painting in the kitchen.
Yes.
So they have to get the cards out, choose who they want to murder, and burn the card in the fireplace in the breakfast room.
Yes.
The challenge is, of course,
the cards.
Oh, the only person I remember is Monet, and then
the person who was murdered.
I didn't write who got murdered, so.
Oh, I wrote who got murdered, but I don't remember who they were. Oh, Monet, Rob C, Tara, or Kristen.
Yeah, okay. So one thing that happens during this time is Rob C is talking to Candace and someone else in the kitchen with the candlestick. I'm just kidding. It's very Clue vibes. And he says, I think the traitors are going to do a murder in plain sight. Absolutely
Yeah,
clocking
but
Candace's tea.
yes, but what he clocked was Candace does a hilarious thing. They can't figure out how to get people away from the kitchen. And so Candace loudly announces, "This would be a great time for a conga line." It's so fucking funny to me. And she gets almost everyone to do the conga line.
I don't understand how this is not immediately 100% she's the traitor to everybody in the
Well,
house.
it was to Rob.
But why didn't he tell anybody?
He was starting to, right? Like he told a couple people and then was like, "You guys stay away from the conga line." And then he's like, sees it coming and goes back in the room and stuff.
Oh yeah, Tiffany was
Uh
with
huh.
him.
Yes. Um, and so it's like to the point around his gameplay. In a way, he didn't play that well because he did put a target on his back by like loudly clocking it, I thought.
I think that cemented his death for sure.
Yeah.
Having said that out loud, I just can't believe that it worked. Like one, that it worked, and that two, that nobody's looking at Candace for that, because that would have been my first immediate thought.
Yeah. I think that it will probably come up later on. Like I can't imagine she escapes that unscathed. Um
Yeah, especially to be the person in the front of the conga line, like because
oh,
maybe
you
not
know,
everybody
she's the
heard her
face of the conga.
say conga line. Then you put someone in front of you and make it not look like you didn't start it. You know,
Yeah. No,
I thought it did
100%.
give good cover for Rob to be like, "No, I can't do this," and like break off.
Yeah.
Because who wants to do a fucking conga line?
I know. I know. Not me. And
So
it
he
that conga line went on
successfully,
forever because nobody wanted to
yeah.
do it, and then she got everyone in it. Dun, dun, dun,
I
dun,
guess
dun, dun.
also in a game like that, you don't want to look like an outsider, so you kind of get forced into doing it a little.
Yeah, no, if you have like 8 people in the conga line, and they're like, "Come on," like you can't like not do it. That makes
Yeah,
you look suspicious then.
my nightmare.
Yeah. Um so after the conga line then, they have the cards. And so Rob and Lisa are talking and figuring out who to vote out while the conga line is still going on, right?
A little unclear because I feel like they were doing a lot of editing to make it look like they made it look like they were playing in Tara's face,
Yeah.
literally and metaphorically.
Right. Well,
Like they showed Tara looking at them while they were talking about who to murder, which I don't think was what happened.
I was wondering that too because it was a little bit like, yeah, it seemed obvious, but obviously we knew what was happening, so it's hard to know.
Yeah. It is a funny way to do it, to not be suspicious of like, oh, we're playing chess together.
I
But
know.
it's like, truly, you could have just crossed each other in a hallway and mentioned the names, and like, it would have been less suspicious.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. No, and especially like there was only 4 to choose from. And then from that list, right, Monet, Rob C, Tara, or Christian, like Rob was the obvious choice. Um, and it's
Yeah.
who they pick.
Actually, they didn't know that Rob said that about the murder in plain sight because Candace
No,
told
they
them later.
didn't. Yeah, no, they didn't know that. They just ended up choosing him, I think, because he's a gamer.
Yeah. This is where I was like, okay, we got to figure this out because we can't just be voting all of like the smart people out because then there's going to be no good plays.
No, I agree with that. I agree with that.
After I just
Um,
watched like the season with Cersei where she like absolutely monopolized the whole season. It's like
you
we're
mean
definitely not
Cerie?
getting that. Yeah, sorry. So I'm thinking Game of Thrones.
Wait, Saoirse Ronan was on here?
Well, maybe. Isn't she Scottish?
Yeah, I think.
Crossover.
Yeah. Um, I see what you're saying. The only thing I'll say is like, I would. There's too many personalities and too much going on. I'd be very surprised if they were successfully able to like knock all 5 gamers off first in a row. I don't think that's what'll happen.
Yeah, we'll see. I think they have to finagle the challenge safety situations. It might make
Mm-hmm.
it harder for them to do that.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
So the episode ends with them not having chosen yet. And then we begin episode 3.
All right. So, episode 3. The two traitors, Rob and Candace. No,
Lisa.
not Candace. Rob and Lisa choose who to murder without Candace because Candace couldn't find them because she was doing a conga line. I don't know what she was doing.
She was caught up with the conga line people. It would have
Yeah.
been too obvious for her to like, yes. But she
So,
eventually makes her way to the kitchen. She's by herself and she opens the portrait and sees that the cards are gone. So she knows that they've done it.
yeah. Real teamwork, this one.
I agree.
Um, so they choose to murder Rob. See?
Yes.
Mr. Survivor. Not this time. Um, and she finds out at breakfast the next morning.
Yes.
So she's also gagged and gooped and doesn't have to act necessarily.
Yes.
Because she wouldn't have
Um,
even known he was on the short list.
yes.
Okay, here's what I would be doing if I was the traitor. I would be like, who do you think's on the short list for breakfast this morning? Or like I would just keep saying short list to see if anybody like looks at me. Do you know what I mean? Like work
um,
it into conversation.
I just don't know if the secret trader wants to be known. I think they might want to. Like, if you're the secret trader, because there's a lot of trader on trader crime as the seasons go on, typically. So I think it's in your best interest to not reveal yourself to anybody.
Do you think?
Maybe. If you're good at it.
It just seems like they're gonna get revealed eventually. And in this case, perhaps could have been saved if you were able to find out who were the other traitors.
Yeah.
Because as we'll find out later, the traitors voted for the secret traitor, right? At
Yes.
least one of them did, or two of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well,
So,
but I don't think the secret trader is allowed to say who they are.
not necessarily, but you can hint like that.
Yeah.
Like they say you can't like reveal who other traitors are, but then the traitors vote for the other traitors and say, "I think you're a traitor," and it's like that's allowed, but you can't just be
Right.
like, "I know for sure they're a traitor because I'm a traitor."
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's a fair point.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that's allowed, but I feel like you'd be trying to figure it out.
Yeah. 100%. Um, well, so we go to breakfast. Jam Jam and Michael get in the previously mentioned fight. Um, and Jam Jam does a pretty good job of shutting him down. And Michael is like trying to spar, but he doesn't really have what it takes.
Yeah, I feel like Jam Jam was just like reprimanding a child, and Michael was just like trying to fight and yell, and he's
Yeah.
like, "I'm not doing that."
Yes.
But then we get
Uh,
Tiffany, who seems to be like aligning with Michael because she thinks he's a traitor,
mhm.
and she thinks he'll take her to the end, which isn't a bad strategy. But like, honey, you're hitching your wagon to the wrong person.
Yeah. Did she say that explicitly?
She said, "These are the three people I think are traitors," one of them being Michael. And she said, like, keep your enemies closer.
Mhm.
So I think that's what she's trying to play at. I think that's a bad strategy at this point in time, at least.
Yeah. I agree. Um but Alan, in a twist, we go straight from breakfast to the round table, which has never happened before.
Yeah, that was a gag, especially because they didn't have a lot of time to talk before, right? Presumably.
Correct. Correct. Which kind of makes sense for why what happens happens.
Yeah. So in this round table, the two people that they are basically going in on are Donna and Michael, right?
Hmm.
It seems to me like everybody hates Michael.
Yes, they do.
Um, Jam Jam was arguing with him. Was it Colton who spoke up or Rob? I get them confused. Rob said he was going to
Um,
be a sheep and be go with the group, and then he like immediately started going in on Michael, which I thought was weird.
yeah, so Rob C voted for Michael before he was killed.
Oh, and that puts suspicion on Michael also.
Uh-huh. Which is good for us in the Michael hating community.
Yes.
Yeah, Donna lays out a great case against him, against Michael, claiming that like he studied the rules of the game, has no idea what he's doing. Rob voted for him before he was killed. Blah blah blah. Um, and then Michael says a lot of things, but like the craziest one is like, "I'm the best looking, smartest, dopest faithful," and Natalie just makes these like crazy faces next to him. It's so funny.
Yeah. She's like, I'm going to kill whoever is in production and put me in this damn seat next to him.
I know, 100%.
I don't understand, like, what he's trying to convey with that statement.
I know. I know.
Like, is he trying to be funny? Like, what are you trying to do here?
I know. Especially because one of the things he said to Robert Rausch was like, "You're too good looking and quiet, man. It's gonna be a problem," or something like that.
That was
Like,
funny.
yeah, it was funny. It's like he knows that he's not. Anyways, it was obviously meant to like be annoying or interesting or whatever. Like he's clearly on this show to try to get himself a higher profile.
Yeah. He also did a rousing round of if you're a traitor and you know it, clap your hands.
Oh my god, I know.
So cringe.
So cringe. I hate him.
Even Monet was like, that's too much.
Yeah.
Like, Monet tried to get him to stop.
Yeah. So it seems like it's maybe going to be a split vote. And I thought what was so interesting about Donna is that episode 1 she was like silent, and then after getting some feedback, she totally switches up her strategy and starts trying to like talk to a lot of different people, which I thought it was too much of a switch up too quickly.
I wish he was. Well, I wish. I don't know. I'm trying to avoid spoilers, I guess. But like, I don't feel like at this point we got to see enough of Donna's strategy or what she was doing, because it's unclear to me whether she was trying to play the role of like an unassuming older lady who's not a
Right.
gamer or like a big personality, like,
Mhm.
or if that's just who she is. Like, was she trying to do that on purpose and like just hide in the shadows, or was she
No, I
like doing it on
agree.
purpose?
I agree. No, it seemed to me like she didn't know what she was doing, but I could be making that up.
That's what I thought. And Candace kept going back to like, well, that would make the perfect traitor. And I'm like, I feel like she's just an older lady who doesn't know what she's doing here.
That's what I thought.
Um, I don't know. Um, I was surprised. It seems like almost everybody voted for Donna.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I totally agree.
I thought it was
Um,
very clear everyone was going to vote for Michael. So I was gagged at this.
no, I thought so too. I was gagged too.
Even Jam Jam voted for Donna, not Michael.
Yeah, I that was weird to me too. But yeah, it's like it's not 100% unanimous, but it's like almost unanimous.
Yeah.
Um,
So this is where my mom was like, no, they're not going to send home
yeah.
Miss Kelsey.
Surprise, bitch. We did,
Yeah.
bitch. Yeah. So she reveals that she was the secret traitor.
Which is, it's amazing that they got a traitor. Hilarious that, like, it was dumb luck because she was the secret traitor. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Like, she
correct.
wasn't necessarily really doing anything suspicious or had to do anything suspicious or condemning, gets voted out literally for no reason and is the secret traitor.
Yes, and yes. To me, it's like a big fail of production that she was chosen as secret traitor then. Because, yeah, they should have chosen a gamer as the secret traitor.
I think so. This goes back to what I said earlier. It didn't seem confirmed to me that the secret traitor was randomly chosen. I think they chose her so that people could go after her and not get doxxed by the Swifties, because then it's like vindicated. Like, yes, we went after her, but guess what? She actually was, so it's fine.
Mm, I don't know. Everyone keeps talking about that. Like the whole cast kept talking about it and stuff too. I just think if production actually believed that was a real thing, then I don't think they would have cast her.
I guess that's true. It just, yeah, I just don't believe it's random. Because, like, the
Yeah,
other traders are not randomly chosen either.
right.
I think
But
it
I'm
was
saying
a,
cast her in general.
yeah, yeah. I think it was a gamble to pick her because on one
Mhm.
hand, yes, she would be unassuming as a trader, probably.
Yeah,
Um, but in this case, that was like what they honed in on right away, which is weird to me, but
yeah,
it worked.
it did work. Well, so then we go to the challenge. Everyone has to partner up. Ron is left without a partner because nobody likes him or trusts him.
So sad.
Yes. And then for the challenge, um, each pair has to decide one of them is going to be locked in a cage, and the other person is responsible for freeing them. And to free them, you have to find 10 skulls and stack them on top of each other in kind of a survivor esque challenge. And if you are free, then you are safe for murder. And if you do not get freed, you are up for elimination.
Yes. So notably, Lisa gets in the cage.
I know. At first, I thought I would have not have minded being in the cage because I would have just like laid down or whatever. There was a cushion, but then they get lifted up and carried away, and it would
Yeah,
not have been comfortable. I don't think.
I don't like that. And they had to like sit crisscross the whole time,
Yeah, it's funny
which,
too because like it's obviously somewhat of a physical challenge. It's like a skill challenge too. It's funny which of the pairs decides to stay in the cage and who decides to be the one hunting.
Yeah, but they didn't tell them what it was ahead of time. They said you would have to fight to save your partner, and that's it.
Right, but that does imply like some sort of physical challenge.
Yeah. I mean, between Lisa and Dorinda, I don't know who's the better option.
Well, they shouldn't have paired up, but yes.
Yeah.
Um, but what I thought, like, to me, the biggest mismatch was like Eric and Johnny. It's like Johnny couldn't get the skulls together. And it's just
Yeah.
like, well, it's like, okay, I understand you're like gay, but like, you were an Olympian, you're like an athlete, you should be able to do this.
Yeah. That's what Eric was saying, which is really
Yeah,
funny. I think I have two theories. One, I think there was like exactly the number of skulls out there. And so he was like looking for the last one and like just like couldn't find it.
that's
Or
probably fair.
two, he actually had 10 and just didn't know.
I think those are both plausible realities.
Yeah. Because if you're looking for one damn thing like in a space that big, it's going to be hard.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. I think that's why it's really important for you to hurry and get them right away.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. Um,
why is he in a rush
so
for?
yeah. Well, fair enough. So 5 people end up being up for murder. It's Ron, which we already knew. It's Eric because of his incompetent
Johnny,
partner. Yes. It's Lisa because of
because
Dorinda.
of her incompetent partner.
Yes. And then it's Kristen and Caroline. I don't remember who their partners were.
Kristen had Colton, I think,
Okay.
or Caroline had Colton. One of them had Colton. I remember he couldn't do it.
Mm. Their incompetent partner.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Caroline for sure had Colton. Kristen, I don't
Okay.
remember. I'm loving the Monet Natalie pairing.
Yeah, that's a good pairing.
I think they're both smart. Natalie is ripped. Like, I'm just obsessed with her. I think she's playing it very close to the chest. And I think Monet is too. So I think they're a great pairing together.
I agree.
And I
I
look
agree.
forward to seeing them dominate.
Yes.
Monet is like a Survivor super fan. I don't know if you knew this.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And she did like a little mini Survivor, like I think it was like a 2 day thing, like an
Oh,
influencer
yeah.
Survivor, where she
I
got
know
to
what you're
go
talking
to
about.
like the Survivor Islands. It was cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Um, so yeah, they get carried away. The 5 people who did not get freed.
Yes.
Everybody else goes back to the house, gets to enjoy a nice evening, and it turns out the traitors are going to, what do they call it? Murder them face to face or something.
Yes. Hmm.
So this is the end of the episode. We get shots of the 5 of them tied up to the tree, and you see the traitors like sneaking over there with their
Yes.
lanterns.
Yes.
Where they then like plead for their lives, which I wasn't really a fan of.
I wasn't either, but nevertheless, they did it
Yeah,
anyways.
Ron was like, "I want to go home. Just kill me now." He said, "I hate you, fucking people."
Oh my god. Yeah, and so the episode ends, and we don't know who is killed.
Yes. The only one like notable thing to mention, I guess, is that Lisa didn't get out, and so she could be implicated later on as like a traitor, possibly for not having been killed in that situation.
Yeah, but I mean, that always happens.
Yeah. I just feel like you should be keeping track, like if you're playing the game, like how many times have people been up for murder and weren't murdered?
Right.
I
That's
don't know that
fair.
anybody does.
Yeah.
To be
But yeah,
fair,
I
it's a lot
mean,
to keep track of.
yeah. So who do you think will get murdered? Like, it obviously won't be Lisa. And then they would be dumb to pick Ron.
I think it's just got to be Eric or Kristen.
Why?
I just think they're still the outsiders.
Yeah,
And Ron has like huge amount of heat on him, so that's like a waste.
yeah,
I don't know that Lisa will kill or Candace are gonna kill the other housewife yet. I could see that being a smart play though, like because I don't think any of the housewives have gone yet. Oh no, Portia went, but that was banish, not murder.
yeah.
I just
I
think
would,
anybody but Ron.
yeah. I mean, I agree with that. I actually think Caroline would be a good choice because, like, there's been so far no um suspicion on any of the housewives. And so I think to kill a housewife would be good gameplay. But I think any of the three would work.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's hard because we're so early in the show. Like we don't get to see like what alliances exist really yet.
Hmm.
Besides, it seems like Lisa and Dorinda. So it's hard to know who they should pick because you want to keep your friends around a little, right? So that
Yeah,
they shield you. So that's
100%.
why I just think outsiders are going to get the axe first.
No,
Which
I
I
agree.
wouldn't be sad if Eric goes because I don't know much about him. Kristen, I would want to see more of because I love her.
No, I agree. I'll be most bummed if it's Kristen. Um,
Yeah,
and then secondly, I'd be bummed if it was Eric, and then I wouldn't care if it was Caroline.
yeah. I want to see Rod stick around, but he did already get some good moments, so couldn't be upset.
Yes, I agree. Um, so we'll see what happens next week. It's going to be a really great season. I'm really happy about it.
Yeah, I hope. I think things are shaping up to be really exciting.
Yeah. I just pray and hope that like Michael goes soon or that they stop including him so much in the edit.
I think it's hard because he's clearly talking a lot, so
I know, but still. Portia said that like I saw her do an interview. She said he said like way more crazy shit at that round table that they like edited out, but it seems like he's being a
yeah.
nightmare.
I think it's a classic RuPaul Drag Race lip sync edit situation where they have to like edit it to justify who got sent home, you know?
Yeah. No, I agree with that. Thank you for listening and watching. We're gonna do this every week and they'll be out sooner. So stay tuned.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.